My first book, Dignity Before Dollars. And I tell you, this is a labor of love for me because it took such a long time for me to get it written and get it published, but it finally got done back in 2015.
All right.
After about 3 decades. All right, here goes. As the day wore on, Maurice felt as if he was doing the work of 5 people. No matter how hard he tried to go through the paperwork on his desk, it was no use, because for every report he received, it seemed 3 more took its place. When lunchtime rolled around, he wearily arose from his desk and put on a hard hat. On his way to the makeshift lunchroom, he stopped at a water fountain, took a sip of water, but could not get it down his throat. Physically, he felt fine, but mentally, he felt as if he was going in slow motion. Early and Steve were with a group of laborers sitting at a table and eating fried chicken. Early looked up from his meal, looked up at Maurice and said, "Wow, man, looks like you lost your best friend." "It's not that, Early. Rathburn and I had a little argument about Amos this morning. Seems like they don't want to let out the real reason why he was fired." "Yeah, they're keeping their mouths shut. That's for damn sure," said Steve. "You guys set something up with the union leaders?" "Yeah," Early replied. "I was about to bring that up. Seems the union reps want to call a meeting of all the members so they can map out a plan of action. Deep down inside, though, I get the feeling that they just want the workers to walk off their jobs. But a lot of them don't want to do that because they have families to feed and walking out might not be a good idea." Maurice sighed. "True, but something has to be done. By the way, when is the meeting?" "Tonight, at the auditorium downtown at 7:30. Think I should come down and talk to the guys too?" "Hell, why not? Post and his boys already said they ain't gonna show up." "No kidding. They're the only ones who could tell us why Amos was really fired. Seems to me like there's more than what they're letting on. Maybe it is because of his involvement with the WAC. One thing for sure, though," said Steve. "If the union reaches any kind of decision, you can bet the board's going to have their say about it." "Can't worry about that," Maurice replied. "We've got to find out why Amos was fired." With that, he excused himself from the table and decided to tell Donna about the union's meeting. The way he saw it, even though he was committing career suicide, by taking the union side, it was important to him to know why Amos was fired. Rather than going back to his office to call her, he went to a secluded section of the admin building and used his cell phone to call the counseling center. Donna picked up her phone on the second ring. "Donna, listen," he said in a hushed tone. "I'm planning to go to a union meeting at the auditorium tonight. It's about Amos Henderson's firing, and I thought I should be there to see what's going on. Sounds like a good idea. Can I come too?" "Sure, if you want." "Okay, good. Got to get back to work." Maurice wanted to pinch himself to make sure he wasn't dreaming about Henderson being fired, but the events over the past day or so reminded him it was no dream. It hit home when he arrived at his office and saw Post standing at the front door, arms folded. "What can I do for you, Mr. Post?" Maurice asked innocently. "What was the meaning of you harassing Mr. Rathburn this morning?" "I was asking him why Amos Henderson was fired." "But do you call confronting a 59-year-old man like you're a thug a situation where you were merely asking?" Maurice stepped toward his office, but Post stopped him. "We're not through with this discussion. I want to know why your conduct has deteriorated to the point where you are confronting senior staff and trying to force information from them. And I want to know why in the world is your son so hell-bent on harassing me and my wife. If you really cared, you would find some way to tell him to stop. It's getting on my nerves, man. My life hasn't been the same since he almost ran me off the road. And now, to top it all off, you fire an employee who worked his way from nowhere to a foreman's position because he stands on his own 2 feet. What are you going to do next? Fund a militia? Oh, Maurice, you have the answers for everything, don't you? Well, mark my words, if you continue to disrupt the operations of this company, you'll be out the door before you can blink your eyes. For what? Being a man?" Post pointed a finger at Maurice's face. "Just remember what I said. Understand?" "Yeah, right," Maurice replied, brushing past Post.
Thank you.